In this lesson, we will be installing WordPress on our Windows operating system. So as in the previous lectures, we installed the sham and we have also changed our port. Now what we have to do is to install WordPress. So the very first thing that we need to do is to go to wordpress.org, and once we are in here, we have to click on Get WordPress, and now we have to click on Download WordPress, and WordPress is going to be downloaded. So once the WordPress is actually downloaded, now we need to go into our htdocs. Now we have to delete this PHP file that we created. And now we can go into the downloads folder and we can copy the WordPress zip file. Now we have to go into the local disk C, go to the sham, open the htdocs, and now we have to paste in this file. Now if we go ahead and we go to our local host, and if we refresh this, you can see that now we have got this WordPress zip file. But now what we have to do is to extract this. So how we're going to do that, we have to right click on it, and now we have to select extract here. If you do not have the extracting software, you can search for WinRAR and you can install that software. So let's just hit extract here, and now you can see that this zip file is going to be extracted on our htdocs folder. Alright, so now once this file is extracted, now we can go ahead and we can get rid of this WordPress zip file because we do not need it anymore. And now let's refresh this and you can see that we have got this WordPress. And now if we open this up, it will take us to the WordPress installation page. Alright, so now you can see that we are in the WordPress installation page that says the setup-config. Now let me tell you one thing. Basically, you can see that when we go to our root folder or the main folder or the home folder and we hit on enter, here it says WordPress and then we have to click on it and then we are actually taken to the WordPress installation page. But right here, if we take a look at this website, this is a website that we will be building as our 5th project in this course. Now you can see that when I go into the domainname.com and I hit enter, I'm actually taken to the home page. Alright, I do not have to type in here /WordPress, alright, and then I have to enter and then the website is loaded, right? When I just go into the website, it takes me to the home page. However, on this right here, you can see that we have to type in here /WordPress so that it takes us to the WordPress folder and then the WordPress is loaded. So what we have to do is to move all the files that are inside the WordPress to the main htdocs folder. So we can open it up. Now we can select all the files by pressing Ctrl A, and now we have to press Ctrl C to copy, or you can press Ctrl X to cut these files. Now you can go to the htdocs, and now you can press Ctrl V to paste all the files over here. Now we can get rid of this WordPress folder because we do not need it anymore, and we can hit on delete. Now you can see that inside the sham, inside the local disk C, inside the sham, now we've got this htdocs, and inside the htdocs we have got all the WordPress files. So now if we go to localhost :8080, if you change your port, and if you didn't change your port, you have to write here just localhost. Now you have to hit enter and you will be taken to the WordPress setup-config page. Now we have to start the installation of WordPress. So let's select English as the language and let's hit on continue. Now here it says, welcome to WordPress. Before getting started, you will need to know the following items, that is all about the database. So let's click on let's go. And now what we have to do is to create a database, tell our WordPress about that database, and WordPress will handle everything and it will be installed on our computer. So we have to work with these 3 fields: username, password, and database name. Let's just go ahead and let's work with that. So for that, make sure that in your sham you have your MySQL started, and if it is started, Now you need to go to localhost, and if you change your port right here, :8080 slash php my admin, and now you have to hit on enter, and this is going to take you to the php my admin or the database page. Now what we have to do is to create a user account inside the php my admin so that we can enter it over here. So let's just go to the php my admin. Let's just click on the user accounts, and now in here we have to add a new user account. So let's just select add user account, and now here we have to enter the username. So in the username, now we will be entering here Tanzil, and you can enter any of the name, any of the username you want. In the host name, we will be entering here localhost, because this is actually the local host, so make sure to add the local host. And in the password, now we have to enter QWERTY. So keep your password to be very simple. Do not worry about this very weak password. And the reason for that is because this website is going to be stored locally on our own computer, so we do not have to worry about it. Now you have to retype your password, QWERTY. And once you have entered everything in here, now you have to go down, and here it says global privileges. Click check all. And now you have to go down, and here it says go. Click on that, and your user account is created. So once your user account for the php my admin is created, now you need to add in that in here. So in the username, we will be entering Tanzil, because that is the username that we just added. And in the password, we will be entering QWERTY. This is the database host, which is set to localhost, because this is the host that we actually entered in here. Now we are ready, but now we have to work with the database name. So now what we have to do is to create a database. And how do you create a database? Here you can see that we've got all the databases created by the default. But now we have to create a new separate database for the WordPress. So how we're going to do that? We have to click on this new link over here, and it's going to take us to the create database window. Now here you can enter your database name. This is going to be like whatever you want to add in here, you can add that. So let's suppose that you want to name it as WordPress. You can enter that. Or you want to use a short form of WordPress, you can also enter that. There is no need to worry about it, and this is not going to be public. This is just a way to actually call your database so that WordPress can actually communicate with the database. So this should be actually unique. Now, since you can see that I do not have any previously database created named as the WP, that is why I can create this database, and I can click on create. And now you can see that we've got this WP database created. Now if you go ahead and you enter WP in here, you are ready to install WordPress on your computer. But let's suppose that if I enter the wrong password and I just hit on submit, now it will give me an error that establishing a database connection was unsuccessful. So I can retry that, and now in the password I can enter the correct password. And now I have to hit on submit, and this is going to be done. Now we have to click run the installation, and our installation is now completed. So in the website title, username, and password, you have to enter information about your website that you can always change these later. So let's just go ahead and let's enter these. This is actually the last step of the WordPress installation. In the website title, I need you to enter your full name. And the reason why I need you to enter your full name is because our first project is going to be a personal website where we will be entering everything about ourselves. This is going to be the first project, right? So after installing WordPress and learning the basics of WordPress, we will be moving on to the projects, and we will be building a replica of this website. The reason why I have chosen first project to be personal website is because you guys already know much more about yourself compared to any other corporate company. That is why we have to build our first project as a personal website. So inside the site title, you need to enter your full name. And in the username, you need to enter like anything you can add in here, admin as well. Now remember, this username is going to let you log into your website. So if I open the website, the personal website that I just showed you right now. Now let's suppose that if I want to edit this file or edit this website, then what I need to do, I need to type in here /wp-admin, and this is going to automatically take me to the WordPress admin panel. But before taking me to the admin panel, it will ask me about the username and password so that it can authenticate if I'm actually the administrator of the website and I can edit that website, right? So whatever you will be entering in here in the username, you can log in with that particular information inside here. All right, so I'll be entering in the username, my name. You can enter your name as well. Now in the password, we will be keeping our password to be very simple. That is going to be ASDFGH. Now remember, this is actually a very weak password, so you can use it because this website is going to be your own computer only, so you do not need to worry about it. When we will be transferring the website, we will be changing that password, so do not worry about it. And I will also show you in the upcoming lectures like how you can change your password as well. Now you can hit confirm use of weak password. Now in the email, you need to enter your correct email address, and now you can hit on install WordPress. Alright, so now you can see that here we've got a success message that WordPress has been installed. And now if we go ahead and we go to our website, that is the localhost :8080, and we hit on enter, you can see that we are in our website right here. And now we can work with this website. So let's just go ahead and let's go to the admin panel of the website to test it out. And from the next section, we're going to be taking about the WordPress dashboard overview, where I will show you how to actually log in, log out again. So do not worry about it. Let's just go ahead and let's enter the admin panel. In order to enter the admin panel or the dashboard, you need to write here /wp-admin. And now you have to hit on enter. It will take you to the login page where now you have to enter your username. We entered Tanzil. And in the password, you need to enter in here ASDFGH. So make sure to enter that. And now you can hit on login, and it's going to log you into the WordPress dashboard. Alright, so now you can see that now we are in the WordPress dashboard. And here we've got this username, our edit profile, logout. Do not worry about the profile picture. You can change it later on. In the edit profile, now you can go ahead and you can also change your password as well. So you can set a new password, and then you can change your password, and then you can hit on update profile. Similarly, if you want to log out of the website, you can just bring your mouse to that, and you can hit on logout, and you will be logged out of the website. Just like that. Now if you go ahead and you take a look at the website, you can see that this is how the website looks like. So now we are fully done with the WordPress installation. From the next lecture, we will learn how to install WordPress on Mac. So since you are Windows users, you can leave that section. And after that, we will be having a complete WordPress dashboard overview. I would highly recommend you to watch that. Now let me tell you one thing last time. And that is, now when you will be shutting down your computer and when you will be starting your computer once again, then what you have to do in order to access your website, you have to start your Apache and MySQL, and now you can start from your website by just entering the localhost :8080.